our goal is to give you the same deep level of understanding that I now have, or that some of my colleagues and partners today have, about entrepreneurship, digital marketing, digital business. And of course, it is going to be quite a challenge to put almost a decade of experience, of testing, of running over 10,000 of ad campaigns, creating thousands of landing pages and online shops, and analyzing the data and watching hundreds of thousands of people maneuver and click through these ads and funnels and websites. And what we've learned from that over the years, this is my job to put all this knowledge into these videos so you can have the same level of deep understanding about all that, even if you've not gone through that practical experience yet, right? And if you really want to understand that, I think it's the best idea to go back and look just how did we do it, right? How did we go from struggling, running ads, wasting money on ads, wasting money on everything, not being able to bring results, bring growth, bring profits, to figuring out a proven and reliable approach, how you can over and over again create extremely successful, impactful businesses that generate hundreds of thousands of customers over and over again. Like, it is a copy and pasteable business framework that you could take and revolutionize any industry that you're thinking of. If it's health, sustainability, fitness, food, whatever you like. All these businesses have the exact same framework. And we are using this framework ourselves every day to evaluate new ventures, to come up with new startup ideas, to develop new products, or to help other founders grow in our consulting or in our accelerator program. And we just use this thing every day and optimize it and tweak and improve it every day. And it just works. And it's so wonderful to have something like this, because it just makes business decisions so much more easy, and just gives you so much more confidence and clarity when it comes to the next move, how to bring a specific business or your own life forward. And if you really want to get this, it will only be possible by looking at where I came from and why I developed this in a way that once you see it, once you have a look at it later, it will make a much more sense. So I was 18 years old. I just dropped out of university in Germany to pursue my own life, to pursue a life where I can be free, where I can follow my purpose, where I can build businesses, do something that is meaningful to me, and not live a 9-to-5 life until death. And so what I did is I started out as a marketing freelancer, offering Facebook ads to other businesses. And Facebook ads back then, I mean, it's still pretty popular today, but back then it was like the hot topic. Every business wanted to get into digital marketing, wanted to get into social media, because there were some pretty famous case studies out there that business XYZ went onto Instagram and they went viral and they made like millions of it. So everyone wanted to get like into these digital marketing channels, which we call performance marketing. So performance marketing is running ads, and it's basically the pay-to-play version of social media, where you don't just post something and it never gets any traction and never gets any reach because you have 0 followers if you start out. If you go the pay-to-play mode, which is running ads, which is called performance marketing, digital marketing, then you can control your own reach. And if you have a great pitch, a great product, a great business, then this reach can be turned into a lot of money by targeting the right customers with your ads, and they buy your product. And what you get from this kind of new customers, from these revenues, is much, much higher than the money you invested into ads. Then you have the profitable system, and this profitable system can be scaled and basically increase a lot in volume, and you cannot just invest 100 or 200 euros a day into ads, but you can like invest thousands, tens of thousands of euros a day into ads and get like 5x, 10x revenue back, which is an amazing, highly potential thing to grow any business. It's like it's so powerful, right? You have like this ads manager on your desk, on your laptop, and you right there. If you do the right kind of clicks, it has the potential to generate tens of millions of dollars and euros of profit for you, for the business. It's just crazy. And that motivated me a lot to go specifically into performance marketing, because I saw the power. And at the beginning, it was pretty easy to get my first clients. As I said, most businesses wanted to get into that. So if you offer that sort of service and you have some trust, or you are good at selling, I was kind of very trustful and very authentic in the way that I presented this. And so a lot of businesses came to me, tell me, hey, Robin, we want to have you run our ads. You want to test this with you. We want to get our Facebook ads going. Here's some money, test it. And that's what I did. And of course, in the beginning, it was a struggle. It was a struggle to get results for these businesses. And it was, I tested a lot. I tested like, how do you go with that, right? You get the business, they have a particular product, they have a particular, maybe they have a brand guide, they have a website, they have a specific business model that they want to get new traction for. And that was my role. And it was completely unclear to me why some of these businesses had more success with ads and why some had not so much success with ads. Particularly in my case, I just remember a time where I signed on 10 new clients to my agency freelance business, and I gave my absolute best to achieve results for them, to help them grow, to become profitable, to create these scalable marketing systems, and it never worked. And I got curious, why is that? I wasn't bad at Facebook ads. I had bought all the courses, I had my mentors, I had really like high valuable coaches that knew the stuff, and they were doing this for years. And they had other case studies where they showed their exact strategies and techniques, how to set up Facebook ads, or how they go about like creating the funnels and do the copywriting and all the stuff. And they showed me that they used this technique or this strategy to grow their business, and they showed me the results. And they were like 6-7 figure case studies doing it with these ideas and these strategies. And I took these strategies and I applied them to my businesses, to my own online shops, to my agency clients, and I was not getting these results. And that made me extremely curious that there had to be some sort of underlying law that governs all of this. Because why is it that a famous Facebook marketing expert coach has his approach that he uses to get results every week for his businesses, and he's like very successful, and it's not faked, it's actually true. There are some successful businesses that make all their money from ads, and it just works wonders, and it's just perfect. Why is it that my projects kind of cannot do that? Where's the difference? And from the marketing perspective, I'm doing everything the same. So there has to be some sort of law that determines what businesses are successful and which ones are not. And that is what I wanted to understand. And so I went just super deep into analyzing stuff, talking to others, getting lots of insight into other businesses. Like sometimes I just talk to other business owners, and they already shared me their analytics permission or to their account, and I could have a look into it, even though I wasn't working with them. But I could at least see their numbers and see their rates and the click rates and all these marketing KPIs. And I had a look at them, and the more and more I did that, the more I could deepen my understanding. And I remember one evening where I sat down with some other marketers and agency owners, and we were basically discussing some stuff, and a lot of other people were curious, how does it work? How does performance marketing work? And the main conclusion that we had was, and this is a rule that I still go very much by, is it is not about what you do in your ads manager. Because that is, for example, what most marketers talk about. They give you like the techniques and the strategies, how to set up your ads and how to exactly do the targeting and what kind of clicks to do in the technical aspect to these marketing tools like the Facebook Ads Manager or the Google Ads Manager, how to exactly set it up there. But that is just a tiny, tiny percentage of the whole equation. That's just one part of like 1% maybe. What's way more important is what you bring to the table, what the business brings to the ads manager. What kind of business is it? Does it even fit into the digital marketing space? Is it like a easily marketable product? Is it a good product? Does they already have like some proof, some customers? There are so many aspects about the business that determine the results of the marketing efforts later. And what the marketer does is the marketer basically only connects the business with the market and delivers this connection between the business and what it sells and the brand and the product and the people that have a problem where this product can solve the problem. And so the marketer just connects these two components. And the more authentic magnetic attraction there is between the business and the market, the easier it will be for the marketer to connect them. If you have like an amazing business with an amazing life-changing product, like just very high quality stuff in all areas, this business that is like highly positioned onto like a very tangible audience, this business is just way easier to connect with the market than a random dropshipping, Shopify, whatever product gadget that isn't as optimized or as high quality, which is just not a high quality business, right? And also the market, do you target a market that has like a really strong problem and a strong desire to fix that problem, and they demand for some sort of solution, for some product to fix it, then this is a very hot market. And if you connect a great business with such a hot market where they just fit together perfectly, then any marketer can do that job pretty easily. And also, it doesn't matter how exactly this marketer then does his job in the Facebook Ads Manager or in the Google or TikTok or wherever Ads Manager. It's not so much about the techniques used to set up these ads. It's much more important that the connection is stable and the connection just happens through good targeting. But today, algorithms and like the targeting is so easy. It's extremely hard to have a bad targeting if all the algorithm and all the learning phase and just the whole tool itself already gives you like the perfect targeting automatically most of the time. And it gives you a lot of things to have like lookalike audiences and targeting audience expansion. And the algorithm basically already does that targeting pretty well. So it's much, much more about what's the business overall, what does it bring to the table in terms of quality, and is the market ready and hot to connect with that business. Yeah, so this is one of the core principles. It's not about the marketing. It's not about the marketing techniques. It's about connecting a business with a market. And what we are going to discover in the next couple of videos is what does a great business look like that is just easy to be marketed successfully, right? And you will see all that in the next video.